You've cut out gluten, dairy, sugar. You've taken all the supplements, done all the diets, and yet you're still bloated, still exhausted, and can't lose fat. I get it, because that was me. I had 15 types of parasites, H. pylori, SIBO. I was constipated for days, bloated after everything I ate. My hormones were wrecked. I couldn't lose fat. I couldn't even think straight. And every doctor told me everything is normal. But I knew something was wrong. When no one could help me, I healed myself naturally. And now I help women over 30 with thyroid issues, hormone imbalances, and chronic gut problems and stubborn fat finally get results. Whether it's bloating, constipation, fatigue, SIBO, H. pylori, or even mold toxicity, I've helped women who've tried it all and still felt broken. If that's you, if you tried everything and you still feel broken inside your own body, this video is for you. These are the hard truths I learned healing my gut. Truths nobody talks about, but they're exactly what you need to know if you want to heal your gut and get real results. Number 6 changed everything for me, and it's why I'm here, helping women like you finally get their life back. I'm Elizabeth Ayler from Elizabeth Ayler Fitness. With a degree in kinesiology, I'm a certified strength and conditioning specialist, holistic nutrition consultant, GAPS practitioner, and FDN. I've helped over 1,000 women heal fast without extremes. Let's start here. Supplements won't heal your gut. In fact, they might be why you're still bloated, backed up, and exhausted. You've spent hundreds, maybe thousands on probiotics, greens powders, enzymes, but are you actually feeling better? Or just collecting bottles that sit in your cabinet? Supplements are tools. They don't fix root causes. They just cover up symptoms. Worse, most are full of fillers and additives that make your bloating, constipation, or cramping even worse. I know this because I lived it. At one point, I was spending over $1,000 a month on the best supplements, probiotics, enzymes, greens powders, you name it. I get so excited to take them. And within hours, I'd be so bloated, I looked 6 months pregnant, couldn't go to the bathroom, and even jogging pants would hurt me. I couldn't take them, and I wasn't getting better. It wasn't until I simplified, got down to the root cause, and gave my body exactly what it needed, and I finally healed. And most of the women I work with, they're in the same place, taking handfuls of pills, trying everything. But if you have SIBO or histamine issues, the wrong probiotic or greens powder can leave you more bloated, more reactive, and more stuck. Some probiotics feed bacterial overgrowth. Some trigger histamine flares, leading to bloating, headaches, skin rashes, or fatigue. Your gut can't heal if you're constantly pushing it in the wrong direction. Then there's Robin. She came to me trying everything, spending hundreds of dollars every single month on supplements, and she had chronic yeast infections to where she was on diflucan for over 10 years. After getting to the root cause, her bloating was gone within 2 weeks, and by 90 days, she was down 20 pounds without extremes off of all of her medications and 0 yeast infections. You don't need more supplements. You need to stop chasing quick fixes and start fixing what's actually wrong. More isn't better. Better is better. And when you focus on what matters, everything changes. If you've taken antibiotics, birth control, or dealt with gut issues for years, your body's probably holding on to stuff it can't get rid of. That's why you feel bloated, heavy, constipated, and like nothing's working. Most people don't realize this, but antibiotics kill everything, the good and the bad bacteria. Even if you took them years ago as a kid or over and over for infections, if your gut wasn't rebuilt, the damage builds up. up. Every round weakens your gut lining, makes digestion harder, and leaves you more sensitive. That's why so many women are stuck in cycles of bloating, cravings, fatigue, and fat that won't budge. You think maybe I just need more fiber or a probiotic, but it doesn't work. Because here's the truth, your body can't let go of what's stuck until your gut and bowels start moving properly. If you're not going to the bathroom every day, those toxins, hormones, and junk get stuck in your system. You feel sluggish, your skin starts breaking out, your belly stays bloated, and your energy crashes by 2 p.m. I've seen this with so many women who've had leaky gut or thyroid issues. They're trying everything, but their body's backed up. They don't need more pills. They need to get their gut and bowels working the way they're supposed to. My client Kylie was taking 16 laxatives a day, and she still felt stuck. Her stomach was constantly bloated, her energy was gone, anxiety through the roof, and she couldn't lose fat no matter what. Once we stopped focusing on it and supported her gut naturally, she started going every single day to the bathroom, lost 32 pounds in 90 days, dropped 5 jean sizes, and finally felt light again. You don't need another cleanse. You need to get your gut working first. I used to think I just had to kill more. Parasites, SIBO, Candida, kill, kill, kill. I did every stool test, took all of the herbs, and pushed harder. But I ended up on the floor, bloated, exhausted, in pain, and in worse shape than I was when I started. I thought more was better, but I was depleting my body. My gut was wrecked, and my body couldn't keep up. Most women I work with are the same. No energy, burned out, but still being told to cleanse harder. Here's the truth. When your gut is leaky, everything leaks into your bloodstream, triggering bloating, fatigue, and constant reactions. Just killing all of these parasites and H. pylori in our body release more toxins. And if your liver and your body can't clear them, you crash and feel worse. I had a client, Kiki, who'd been stuck for years with C. diff. She was taking over 50 different supplements, trying to kill everything. Instead of killing, we rebuilt her gut. She is now C. diff free, her inflammation dropped, and she's seeing her ab definition for the first time in years. You can't kill your way to health. You have to rebuild first. You've been told acid reflux means you have too much stomach acid. That's wrong. Most bloating, reflux, and indigestion actually comes from too little acid. Stomach acid is essential. It breaks down your food, kills bad bacteria, and triggers digestion. Without it, food just sits, ferments, and bloats you. It's like trying to cook on a cold stove. By age 30, stomach acid naturally drops. Add stress, antibiotics, poor diet, or gut infections, and it just gets worse. The symptoms? Reflux, bloating, belching, undigested food, constant hunger, and never feeling full. Your stomach should be a pH of 1.5 to 3.5. Most women I work with are over 4 and digestion stops. My client Richard was on PPIs for over 10 years, vomiting every single night, dealing with acid reflux throughout her entire day, and constantly bloated. Doctors kept giving her more medication. She couldn't lose fat. Her blood sugar was spiking, and she was headed towards diabetes. Within 1 week of naturally restoring her stomach acid, her reflux was gone. No more vomiting every night, and her health came back. But if you have H. pylori or gastritis, increasing acid too soon can make things worse. You have to fix the root first. It's not just as simple as add in a HCl supplement and increase stomach acid. Let's be real. You spent years chasing answers. thousands of dollars on doctors who didn't listen, tests they told you nothing, and supplements that left you worse. And you're still stuck, still bloated, still exhausted. I work one-on-one with women just like you who've tried everything and still felt broken. And what takes most women years to figure out, if they ever do, I help them heal in just 90 days. No more guessing, no more wasted time, just real healing, real results, and your life back. Imagine waking up without bloating, without cravings, with real energy, and finally seeing your body change. That's what I do. If you're ready to stop living in survival mode and start thriving, the link is in the description to work one-on-one with me. And yes, it's that powerful. Here's the truth. The more foods you cut, the weaker your gut becomes. When you stay on a low FODMAP diet or restrict too much for too long, your gut starts to starve. FODMAPs and a variety of foods feed the good bacteria that keep your gut balanced. When you remove them, your microbiome becomes less diverse. And diversity is what keeps your gut strong and resilient. The fewer foods you eat, the more your gut reacts, because you're no longer feeding the bacteria that protect you. If you have leaky gut, this gets worse. A damaged gut lining lets food particles leak into your bloodstream. Your immune system sees them as threats and starts reacting, even to foods you used to tolerate. The more you restrict, the more sensitive you become. You don't just lose foods, you lose freedom. I've lived this. I was down to just 3 foods, stuck on a low FODMAP diet, afraid to eat anything else besides white rice, chicken, arugula. Every time I tried, my stomach would get worse and I felt trapped, still bloated, tired, and stuck. Cutting more wasn't helping. It made me weaker. I did keto, carnivore, vegan, raw vegan, fruitarian, and it wasn't until I focused on rebuilding my gut, calming inflammation, healing the lining, and slowly reintroducing foods that I finally felt strong again. Gut health isn't about restriction. It's about building resilience. My client Andrea was covered in hives. Her whole body was red and inflamed. She was taking 7 Zyrtecs a day, spending thousands of dollars on top allergists, allergy tests, and still nothing worked. Her doctors told her there was no diet, no solution, nothing that could fix this. But they were wrong. If you're bloated, itchy, anxious, reacting to everything, it's not just about the food. It's your mast cells, part of your immune system, stuck in overdrive. Mast cells are like alarms. When your gut is inflamed or stressed, they release histamine to protect you. But in survival mode, they trigger to everything: food, stress, and even supplements. The result? Bloating, flushing, hives, tight chest, migraines, and anxiety after meals. I lived this too. I had eczema, rosacea all over my face and body. I was even reacting to bone broth, where my whole head would break out in scabs and I would have to use steroid ointments on it that would burn. It wasn't until I calmed my system that I felt safe in my body again. When we worked on calming Andrea's mast cells, her hives stopped, her skin cleared, and she finally could eat foods she hadn't tolerated in years. After all of that money and fear, she's finally healed off of all Zyrtecs and dropped stubborn belly fat that she couldn't for years. You're not broken. Your body's just stuck in fight mode. Comment and you heal. If any of this sounds like you, if you're bloated after everything you eat, constantly tired, reacting to foods, supplements, or just feeling like your body is fighting you every step of the way, this is exactly why I created my 90-day whole body transformation. I work one-on-one with women just like you who tried everything, spent thousands, gone to every doctor, and still felt sick, stuck, and dismissed. In just 90 days, I help you heal your gut, calm your system, eliminate cravings, shed stubborn fat, and finally feel in control of your body again. This isn't another quick fix. It's the real healing you've been searching for. If you're ready to stop living in survival mode and start getting results, the link is in the description. Let's get you started on your healing journey. And if this video hit home for you, you'll love these videos right here. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe and share this with a friend who needs to hear it. Your healing starts now.